The baby was not even here anymore already. And me being a friend, I overly knocked right on the when I seen it. Asked the girl, was she okay?
Yeah, she know more than what she's saying. She's definitely, I feel like she had every scene being loud and telling all her business, because I really feel like she don't want that baby to be found.
The mother of a missing toddler is being held on a $1 million bond.
2-year-old's mother, Adrienne Reid, is entitled to bond under the Constitution. However, the state wanted for a $1 million cash-only bond, and subject to GPS monitoring if she were to post bond, the judge granted that request.
There has been a major development in this case, and it involves the mother's close friend who has already spoken to the media, confronted the family, and who the public believes keeps inserting herself into this investigation. That same friend is now saying that the missing 2-year-old, Genesis Nova Reid, was already not even here anymore, and that she went over to the mother's home to check on her. Now, in her own words, she claims that the baby wasn't even there anymore, and that as a friend, she knocked on the door to inquire with the mom if she was okay. Now, that statement alone has social media believing that she may know more, and if she is implying that the baby wasn't here anymore, why didn't she alert authorities? Now, shortly after that, a video started circulating online that appears to show authorities pulling up while she was in the parking lot of a restaurant and searching her vehicle. Now, at this time, it's not known if they were executing a search warrant or if this was simply a routine traffic stop. But it is important to note that this happened after she posted that live video with those statements, and we're going to get into that live. Now, here's where things take an interesting turn. If you've been following this case on my channel, then you already know this is the same friend who confronted the child's father and the grandmother at the apartment complex. Now, she accused them of knowing that the baby had been missing since at least February the 4th, despite the mother being the one that filed the missing person report on February the 16th. She also went on to make a status on social media where she said, in part, this mama knew the baby was missing. She texted the daddy February the 4th and said she finna report her grandbaby missing and never did. Be for real. Now, keep in mind that when she confronted them, she said it was the grandmother, which is the mother in this case. It's her mom that knew that her grandbaby had been missing. Now, she went on to make another status, and here is where I want you to pay attention to this one. She says, I swear God came to me at 2:30 this morning, woke me up and said she was with me every day in January because my house is peaceful. My house is a God-living house. She used me for my peace because when she stepped foot in her home, it was different. It makes sense now. I swear it do. Now, keep this in mind that she is referring to the 2-year-old toddler that is missing. She is saying that the toddler was with her every day in January. Here's where it gets interesting, because authorities issued the statement and said that if anyone had seen this baby within the last 30 days, that they wanted them to reach out to authorities. Now, someone followed up with her under the status and said, why are they saying the last 30 days, referring to authorities? And she said, that's the last time we seen her was Christmas. She told me she let the baby go with the daddy till she got right. Now, this has raised questions because in the first status that I read you, she said that the baby was with her every day in January. Now, in the follow-up comment, she says that the last time we seen her was Christmas. She told me she let the baby go with the daddy till she got right. Now, it's not known at this time if it could have potentially been an error, if in the moment she just typed this out, and if she really meant something different, that's not known. I also want to be clear that authorities have not named her a suspect. Authorities have not even said that they executed a search warrant on her car. But what are your thoughts about this? Now, because of these posts, many are believing that she knows more than what she's telling. Then also the February the 4th remark that she makes that the grandmother and the father knew since February the 4th that the baby was missing, and no one put in the missing person report until February the 16th. The authorities addressed this at the press conference, so I want you to listen to this clip.
That the grandmother has sent the father a text on February 4th about, was that text message verified?
We're not talking speculation. Again, we're going back to my Facebook and my post today, earlier, is we can speculate all day long, but those people that are speculating instead of speculating on Facebook,
right,
bring us the information through a tip. Okay. And we certainly will follow up on anything. We have things through search warrants that we can find information, but we don't know where to look if somebody doesn't come to us. So in addition, we are asking for public assistance. We are specifically requesting that anyone who had any type of personal relationship or social interaction with Adrienne Reid between December 24th, 2025 and February 16th, 2026, please come forward. Even information that may seem minor could be critical. If you have any information, contact Enterprise Police Department immediately at 334-347-2222. You may be a key piece in helping us determine Genesis.
Okay, so as you heard in that clip, authorities have made a new request. If anyone had personal or social interaction with Adrienne going back to December the 24th, they want to know. Now, that is in addition to the request that if you've seen Genesis within the last 30 days to contact them. So there's two requests and pleas out there for the public. Now, this is an interesting development about the evidence. Yesterday, we heard about the phone dump and they said that they found some evidence, but they didn't say exactly what. Now they are making a new claim about the evidence that the mother destroyed evidence. So I want you to listen to that.
I represented the state of Alabama at that proceeding. During the hearing, Judge Wilson heard testimony from an Enterprise Police Department detective regarding facts and circumstances related to the current investigation into the disappearance of Genesis Reid. Based on the testimony, the state argued that Adrienne Reid is the only known suspect in the disappearance of Genesis Reid. Adrienne Reid has hidden and or destroyed evidence relevant to this case, and Adrienne Reid is a flight risk should she be released from custody.
So there's another interesting development in this case. If you recall, the Enterprise Police Department previously stated for someone by the name of Moriah to contact them. That's all the information that they gave. In reference to that, they only provided a first name, not a last name. In fact, at the prior press conference, when there were questions posed about Moriah, the response was, well, we believe that this Moriah exists from the same person who filed a false police report, leading many to believe that maybe this Moriah person was made up. Now, I want you to pay attention to how the response is given.
Mr. Tarbox, I was going to ask you, the $1 million bond is quite high. Is that intuitive of your belief that Adrienne is indeed responsible for her daughter being missing, or even that she did do something such as murder her?
It's too early to speculate, and obviously our current goal of this investigation and this whole process is to bring Genesis home to her family. The $1 million cash bond is high, but right now, as mentioned and as testified to by a detective at that hearing, the person in the Coffee County Jail, Adrienne Reid, is the only person who knows where Genesis Reid is. And so we wanted to ensure that we know where she is. And I can't get into why, but we do believe that if she were able to post bond, that she is a flight risk. And so it's important to us as the DA's office, and clearly important to Judge Wilson, that if she does post bond, it is substantial and that somebody's going to be on the hook for a lot of money in the event something were to happen and her appearance is not secured in court.
I know that you always believe that she is the only suspect. I know yesterday there was a person of interest. Is that person still being pursued, or is that no longer?
There's many persons of interest. She still he or she, Moriah, is still a person of interest. Again, because investigative leads, And who Moriah is, I'm not going into detail of what evidence that we have, but there's still a Moriah out there that could possibly be a key to where Genesis is at. Yes.
Now, let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts? Because they have clarified that although the mother is the only suspect at this time, because she's the only one that can tell them where the baby is, they also said there are many person of interest at this time, and Moriah, he or she, they still need to speak with them, and they are not going to go into detail about that person. So what are your thoughts about this? Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into the neighbor, friend, her live that she did. But before I get into the live, I want to lay the foundation for this, because this was a live where they were doing the search, and I'll play some of the highlights from that search for Genesis. While they were doing the search for her, there was a person that went online and they were recording. During the recording, the friend said that it was a conversation that she was having with another friend about the mother in this case, and the live picked up on the conversation. Now, she felt that that conversation should not have been revealed, but because of it, people were leaving comments, and she said she is not ashamed of her past. So she goes and do a live, and she tells that people need to not focus on her. Although she is the friend, she said that's all she is a friend, and what was she supposed to do? So I'm going to play that. In addition to that, there's a new family member that has come forward to say that she is related to them, and I'll play that as well as the search. Let me know your comments down below. Listen to this.
Bro, this girl asked me. I ask her every day, what Bubba, have you talked to her? Oh, babe, she with her daddy. Yeah, I talked to her. She's fine, but everybody talking about what I should have did and this. I'm a freak. Guess what? Hold on, no. I lost my baby. I lost my son 10 years ago. Literally. I lost my mind when I lost them. Do you understand me? Man, I was robbing everybody. Man, I was trying to get somebody to do it myself. Man, I was on powder. I was on pills. I did not give a 18, 19 years old, a little lost ass little girl, bro. I lost my mind. When I had my baby, bro, that shit like when I had my little girl. You get what I'm saying? So I felt as a mama going through it, like damn, I had to give my baby to her daddy so she can get right. You get what I'm saying? What type of mama wanna do that? But any mama who can do that, who can acknowledge the fact that I'm not on my shit, then hell yeah, I salute you, baby. Man, the whole time I've been
Yeah, that's her friend that's talking.
girl, I'm proud of you. Man, come on, bro. This shit eat me alive, bro. I just went into the office. I said, please get me out of here. I don't even
Yes, y'all, I hope that she's okay.
Oh God, I find my lease.
That woman right there is police.
I gotta get the fuck out of Enterprise. I can't do this. I got to go. What the fuck? Like this. And then I was just asked, I kept stressing myself like, what was this girl motive? What was this girl motive? Whole time it was my peace. You was coming around me for peace. You was coming for me for peace. Girl, that was she had a bag. She was the devil. Oh God. But guess what, y'all? The girl was going out to different people, like no count. So maybe in her,
They right there. That's where the police at. I don't know if it's gonna let me zoom.
Bro, y'all folks so dumb, bro. Oh God. So used to who can't admit to nothing what they do, who is ashamed of anything they did, bro. Hold on, let me just clear this right here. Me and somebody else was having a whole conversation, bro. Them folk, the girl was literally like down twin. I told you the girl was crazy, and I was like, man, so you know I don't give a about it being no crazy. Like who the judge? I know how that shit is. I know how that shit is, bro. When I I know how that shit is. That shit mental. Ain't no way a mother in life can just go without their kid, bro. So overly, that's what I felt like the girl was on. The girl wasn't showing. That's what me and the girl was talking about. Hell yeah, I can admit to anything. Y'all folks know this. If y'all folks know me from on God back in the day, bro, I was on that. I ain't give anything, bro. When I lost on my soul, for me to have a daughter to realize life when I was not care about nothing, bitch. The
My mama, y'all know this. I was on the Miley. I was on what else? I was on powder, bro. Everything I could admit to that shit. I'm grown. On my mama, I'm not ashamed of shit I ever did. I don't give a. I'm 31 years old. Bank account 11,000. I'm pushing to 2023. 5,000 fucking purse. Anybody ever see me? Y'all folks know I'm racked up. Anybody who know me 10 years plus has never seen me do no mother anything. I'm overly on my shit. I went through some. I'm not to admit it. Who the I ain't nobody. Folks call just misunderstood. It take a lot. I'm not ashamed of nothing, bruh. That's on my mama. I'm not ashamed of nothing. Why would I be ashamed of something that I don't? Knowing folks know that I was doing that 31. I was 19, 18 years old. A little, bruh. Come on, be. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a real scared. Y'all be tell the truth. Y'all don't say it. Y'all will go tell a nigga you don't stop fucking me, bro. We ain't the same. I'm a solid ass in the paint with anything. I don't give. I'm 100 miles away from home. Get what? I'ma stand on my shit. I don't. Come on, bro. I ain't say nothing wrong. Me and these folks in the background having our own conversation, dog. This girl literally telling me, so I told you the girl was crazy and shit. And I'm telling her this girl been knowing me since I was 15. I'm telling her, so you know me. You know I come from nothing, bro. Man, I used to sleep in abandoned houses, bro. I used to dead ass mother porches. Who the judge anybody? That's a testimony. You think that I'm ashamed to say anything about what the hell? Now get what that shit. I say that shit with a smile. Cause that's something I overcame. Can't no whole crackhead me, crackhead nothing. You talking about anybody who know me know I'm on my been on my shit since I had them little girls with me. The folks could never play with me. On my mama, never. The on me on God. I can say anything I done. On my mama, I can say anything I done. I'm not ashamed of nothing. And anybody I was out there, bro, I was living like nothing. I ain't give a I ain't have a reason to. My sons was too. What the hell? Come on, bro. What kind of mama can function in life right without their kids? Nobody. I don't care if a she mother then hold you weird, bitch. Oh God. Come on, bro. Y'all folk know I stand on my shit. Stay in foreigns. Stay in my shit. Bro, stop playing with me. Ain't shit crackhead about me. Fuck, I don't the whole say them whole y'all trying to misconstrue. I said y'all just hearing me. Bro. Y'all don't even know what the conversation was. Talking about want to be seen. Why would I want to be seen? The whole time, I never went out there, went live. I never showed pictures. I never did none of that. Y'all folks tagging me. I ain't get what I'm not out there for that. I don't give out that shit. This shit just got me blowed because this girl just been up under me. The hell, that's what it got me blowed about. That's why a real connection with that baby. My fucking baby. Literally, I feed this baby. Baby clothes. I bet Pampers. Everything. Stop playing with me. You can ask anybody who stay over here. We all help. I got me. Never to live and get attention or want viewers, folks to see. Get them folks out there looking for a body, bro. Why is y'all folks live, bro? That shit ain't right. It weird. What a hoe say. Anything about me, man. Y'all folks know what's up with me. On God, y'all know what's up with me, man. Anybody know reloaded. Y'all know this. Literally can go rat for rat with any mama. And for a whole any they gonna run up on me, man. I'm in my name. You hear me? I'm not doing no fine. A whole run up on me. Send you to God. That's on my mama. God for anybody. Please put that in your head. On God. Y'all weird because y'all ain't never seen a real. Y'all hoes ain't real. Y'all hoes ain't solid. Y'all in the paint of y'all flaws. I can acknowledge my flaws. On my mama, I can. This shit real. Bitch, I could stand in the paint with my flaws. If I did it, I ain't ashamed. Now run and tell that she used to be out there doing this and that in the street head first, but now she's a boss. Myself a boss. Fuck, hoe can never. Fuck, ain't that. I don't trying to say negative and shit. Them folks weren't even in our conversation. They don't even know what the question was asked, dog. They don't even know what our conversation was about, bro. All they did was hear me talking. Y'all ain't even hear what the question was asked, bro. My sister was dead ass telling me, so I told you she was crazy. And I just told my sister, so you know me, bro. You been knowing me since I was 15. I never could judge nobody to mine. Once upon a time, I have shit. I ain't trying to pop it on really humble with this shit. Cause get what, man? I used to have nothing. Nothing, bitch. Stop playing with me. Ain't that? I ain't ashamed of nothing. That's y'all hoes' problem. Y'all are ashamed, baby. I'm not ashamed of nothing. Full time. About the trying to make it about us. This shit about that baby. The begging me and shit. Hoes don't know me. Of course they gonna say whatever. The ones who do know me, y'all know I'm overly gonna pop it. Y'all folks know I'm overly gonna keep them racks, bro. Stop playing with me. Ass shit about me, crackhead. I can say what I did. Y'all can't say it. Y'all sneak and hide and do all that and hide behind the door, man. If I did that shit and I overcame that shit, man, I'ma proudly say that shit. You cool? That's a testimony, dummy. That's why I don't judge no motherfucker. About none of that. I'm like, the making up for the mama. I'm talking about how she was before this shit, how I was in the, she was just acting normal. The was weird as hell. The girl literally said to my son, I told you she was crazy. I told her, so you know I'm not gonna judge no motherfucker. And you know everything I done did, my background and how I came up. Stop playing with me, bro. Weird. To play with me. That's on my mama. What a bitch. I don't care what nobody say on God. Y'all folk know this. The ones that know me, y'all fucking know. Y'all know this shit overly loaded. Don't care what nobody. Y'all trying to talk about some shit 10 years ago, bitch. And say it. I can stand in the pain. I ain't never did nothing in life to be embarrassed about. The stupid ass, dumb ass folks. Is y'all cool? Yeah, weird as fuck. Y'all folk weird. Oh God. Stop hiding. That's why these niggas don't like y'all. Being real with yourself. Y'all gonna play a role that you a perfect. That's why these folk love me. These folk know this shit solid. These folk know I'ma tell the truth. Ain't no lying. Ain't no doing none of that. Do lie. I do that. I'm Nessa. You gonna accept me or you gonna kick me? Playing with me. Everybody know that. Are you hearing my mother how out of me, bitch? On God, overly stop playing with me. I'm a real one. Always been. Any folks tell my baby doll, bro, the girl just did this shit the other week. Literally, like, just the baby was not even here anymore already. And me being a friend, I overly knocked right on the when I seen it. Asked the girl, was she okay? And this girl told me, yes, I'm okay. You know, I just been going through something. Like, am I gonna question the girl? She did not give no signs of nothing. Y'all stupid. Go ask the landlord. Even she know. Girl ain't act nothing, no type of way, nothing. My that shit bothering me. The weirdest. This shit definitely hit home for somebody. I was trying to say something. We can overly go rat for rat though. That's on my mama. I swear to God, car for car. On God, stop playing with me. They had a fucking Benz truck wrecked in a BMW. So mother ass bitch. Fuck. I want my mama quit playing with me. This ain't that. Fuck. It's weird. And I'm not in competition with my mom. I'm in competition with my old self. On God. I'm in competition with outdoing my own self. I'm trying to do better. I'm 31. I ain't no little ass girl. I ain't doing none of that. Who out here just none of that? Fuck you. A boss. Get money. I take care of my kids. I don't give a nobody say. If you know me, you know. Y'all hoes some pussies. Y'all hoes ain't real with your and it start clock it. Girl, I don't care exactly. They wasn't minding their own business, sister, cousin. Them folks all in my business. Like, I'm dead ass talking to my sister. The girl dead ass asking me a question and another lady asking me a question. Like, girl, stop. This ain't even that. Name calling the shit, y'all hoes stop playing with me, cause this ain't that. Cause if you know you mother to any mother ever done in life, it's weird. Y'all need to start doing to it. Y'all hoes trying to live in the closet with shit y'all not ashamed of nothing I ever did. It is did not do. My, what's up, my G? Look, I'm not studying nobody. Overly loaded. And my phone, I ain't pick my phone up, y'all, cause my shit on the charger. That shit finna die. This shit just got me blown. Had to screen that, cause y'all folks keep trying to tag me and what they nothing that know me talking about. Like, bitch, I can admit to my wrongdoings. I can admit to what I did. Do you understand me? I'm a boss mother. Do nothing wrong. Take care of my kids. That's it. That's all. Ain't nobody mixed. I don't do all that, bro. But I don't give a no hoe finna play with me, period. Name. Duh. Say what I said. Oh, weird. Who am I to judge from my background? He told me I'll kill him. I'm finna call you right now, cousin. Oh God, cause these folks, y'all know me. Y'all folks know the real me. Y'all folks know this, man. Bro. I can admit to anything. You can't embarrass me. You can't, a bitch. You can't do that to me, mama. You can't. I'm not one of them. You can't, baby. You can't embarrass the goat. Me, not me. But these folks still 10 years later plus doing the same. I'm like, little girl, that shit changed my whole aspect. I didn't give nothing but them. On God. I'm talking about it took me 2 whole years to be able to see my sons again, bro. Till baby, bro, stop. I overly lost it. If you know, no. But now, we talking about now 10 years plus, boss. That's ass girl no more. Is you cool? I don't give a. Y'all hoes start being real with yourself, and then maybe life will be better. It starts with being real with yourself. On God.
Y'all can hear me, but they're searching her car and everything, and it's like 5 police cars. It's the detectives and the EPD. Yeah, there's an EPD truck over there. Put her back in there. Put her back in there. It looked like they pulled her over, but I'm not sure. Okay, y'all can hear now? Okay, yes, that's the friend right there. Well, duh. And they're searching her car, the FBI and Enterprise Police Department. Why, y'all, I really don't know. And I'm not trying to, spread no misinformation. So, I don't know why they doing that to her. Oh, y'all, okay, so that's Enterprise. Okay, so Coffee County just came. The sheriff. Nene, can you move my truck right here? Move it over here? Yeah. Thank you. Y'all, those are the same detectives that was out there in Brookdale in the sewer. The same ones. No, no, girl. Huh?
Where did he go?
Right there, moving my truck. I don't know if they found anything, but yeah,
They didn't find nothing.
Yeah.
Because she was the one that they girl was hanging with.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she know more than what she's saying. She's definitely. I feel like she had every scene being loud and telling all her business because I really feel like she don't want that baby to be found. I really did feel like she helped. Now these ain't,
Whatever happened to that baby, she is in.
Right. These words ain't verbatim, y'all. This is not, this is just my opinion. I really do feel like she helped, and it's just eating her up. And I feel like she be so loud at every situation because she do not want that baby to be found. But that's just my opinion, y'all. Okay, but it's Coffee County. Y'all, I can't even. Okay. Oh, no. I thought you were talking about my. Girl, I'm sorry. Girl. Oh, no. The baby's not. I don't know what's going on or why they searching her. Right, she do. I feel like she know more than she's saying. Or she helped. Or something. That's just my opinion. At first, I was like, maybe not, But the way she just be so loud and aggressive, like nobody asks for it at all, I really do feel like she just do not want this baby to be found. And that's why she be everywhere the police is at. Just being loud. But now they got her ass, y'all. Yeah, the feds, y'all. The feds got her. They searching that car. Yeah, she be doing way too much. We don't even be asking for it. She just be being loud for no reason. Nobody has asked her anything for her life story or anything. She just saying it like freely so the police can hear it. You feel? So I do honestly feel like she helped. And it's just eating at her. And I do not feel like she won't. Okay, so I guess they just letting her stand away so that she won't be seen, but she right there. Now they going through that trunk. I don't think they taking her to jail now. I don't know about that. They just searching her car. Y'all know I ain't finna tell y'all nothing that I don't know now. But they is searching that car, and they letting her stand right on over there so that she can be out the camera. That's what I'm saying, all that moving and fidgeting she doing. I'm gonna be like, I'm recording for her safety. Make sure she's safe and good. Right, y'all. Yes, karma is quick, honey. God don't play by me and my mama now. If they search it and they find something, she going to. I feel like it's been enough time to where I don't think they really gonna find anything in that car, but they do think she connected now. So I think the mama may be telling. I really do. I think the mama is telling them for them to just be searching in the sewers and yeah. They letting them, stand over there because we recording, and she said that she didn't want to be recorded. But baby, you wanted to have some attention today. When I was live, you wanted all the attention, so baby, now you got it. Yes, y'all don't have to send me no stars or nothing. Y'all, and what's crazy is me and my friends just came to the Mexican restaurant to eat. For real. Now, didn't we come here to just eat? And they up here just searching their car.
God don't come at you.
That's why I said.
God don't come at me. The devil don't.
Come like the devil don't either. They off. Yeah, they done searching it, so hopefully. Huh? It don't look like it. It don't look like they found anything. But they own her now. They own her ass. She do. Oh yeah. She do. She can't. That's why she be everywhere being loud.
She should have never went live. She went live yesterday too.
Telling on herself. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Honestly, we were like literally getting on the car again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so sad, man. That's what I said. It don't make sense. You too, be careful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. Yeah, they own her now. I don't think they done searching the car, so I don't know what they waiting on. Yeah. Yeah, they've been watching her ass. Cause y'all, we had the Mexican restaurant, so they had to been like watching her and following her. It sound like. Oh, they yelling now. She's yelling about something, y'all.
Saying that she's missing the 2-year-old. That's my niece. I could not sleep last night. Not only because that's my niece, but I could not sleep because that's a child. I went to bed angry. And I woke up and the Lord had a word for me this morning. And I sit and I humble myself. And I get up and I pray and I talk to God. And the Lord told me to go live. Because in this situation, can y'all share the live? In this situation, because I want everybody to hear what I'm saying, even in the midst of emotions. So y'all share the live. So God talked, and I can hear the Holy Spirit just as clear. We still got to have mercy and grace for one another. God have brought us out of so many situations. I understand, and I say, Lord, this is a baby. We're babies in Christ too. It's some things that we all done. It's some things that we're still doing. That we need God to have mercy and grace. God said, I share this live to tell the people He knows we're all upset But God moves in peaceful situations. So instead of us, we got to pray and ask God to hear our humble cry. We can't be pointing fingers. Oh, she did this. She did that. She got a mental problem. It come from the daddy side. It come from the mama side. Let me tell y'all something. Mental health can come from being so tied with the wrong person. You can be in a relationship, but if that person has a legion of demons, that will cause mental illness as well. God say he don't want nobody pointing fingers. You know, that was hard for me to hear. He said he don't want nobody pointing fingers. He wants everybody to pray. Of course, justice will be served. I pray she's alive and well. Even if not, we still got to let God do his job. We cannot point fingers at nobody. Because if we look back at some of the things that the Lord has brought us through, we will kindly, humbly brought us through. We will learn how to be quiet in this season. God has amazing grace. How sweet the sound. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all mad. I'm upset. But I'm humble. I say, okay, God, thank you. I needed that reminder. Who am I to point fingers at anybody? We just all need to pray and pump it down a little bit. Because God said, peace, be still. Peace has to be still in this situation. And I know a lot of us was upset with the grandma because they said, you know, some things, but we don't know how she feels. Because if that's not your portion, you can't open your mouth to say how she feels. That's her granddaughter. And that's her child. That's my niece. And that's my great niece. You know, even though she may not have shed tears on live, you don't know what nobody go through behind closed doors. Could you imagine that being your daughter, your granddaughter, just without a trace, and you know you're dealing with a mentally ill child? All we can do is pray, y'all. All we can do is pray. That's all we can do is pray. Oh, it's very tough for me. That's my blood. Good morning, Caprice. It's very hard for me. Definitely the people that was going live. Oh, look, they got the bags. I was on the edge yesterday. They got the evidence bags coming out the house, the blue light in the house, and I'm like, have your way, Lord. Just have your way, God. I can't keep looking at that. But I had to get on here this morning because God wants everybody, all of y'all, even the ones that made the live, even the ones that feel how they feel. We ain't got no heaven and hell to put nobody in. You know, let God do his job. It says there, you reap what you sow. So let God decide. Ooh, Jesus. Everybody can talk and have an opinion until it becomes your situation. Good morning, sis. Everybody has an opinion until it's at your front door. This situation is at the front door. Because that's my niece. That's my niece. That's my brother's daughter. And Genesis is my great niece. And I prayed so hard. And I just said, Lord, have your way. Because at the end of the day, no matter what we say, God is still going to have his way. We may feel a certain way. We got to be careful. Even in emotions. How we feel. Because we never know what situation God may present to us. We may not have the strength, but we got to be careful. And I had to ask for forgiveness. I say, Lord, I went off emotions. But God had to remind me, I saved you from some things that could have took you out a long time ago. So I'm going to need you to pump your emotions down. I hear you, Holy Spirit. I'm going to pump my emotions down. Because I remember when. And I have to tell God constantly, thank you, God, for not treating me as my sins deserve. Because we all have done some things that was not pleasing to God. We still are doing some things that's not pleasing to God. So before we just be so quick, we got to look in the mirror and say, Lord, you had grace on me. I know we're human, God, and we came out the flesh. I speak out of flesh. But when you're a child of God, he wants you to pray. Give it to him. Don't give it to him and say, you taking too long. Let me pick it back up. Because you know what? He going to step back and say, handle it. Big and bad, handle it. Since you got all the answers, handle it. But I'm leaving every situation in God's hand. Every situation. And that's why I'm asking y'all to share the live. Because a lot of people that went live, yes, they were upset, as they, should. It's a child. But God don't operate like that. He operates, I guarantee you, if 2 or 3 touch and agree, in a peaceful prayer, the Lord will bring answers today expeditiously. Because that's the type of God that we serve. Ain't nothing too big for God. God can do things exceedingly, abundantly. He's an awesome God. My friend inboxed me last night. She say, girl, you strong. I say, you don't even have the slightest idea. But I'm leaving it in God's hands. Of course, we're going to feel some type of way because it's a child.
The canines did not find anything that we know of today. The dogs specifically were around the property only today, and moving forward will continue to spread out.
There's a lot of things, nuances to having a canine, and I trust the handler. I trust the professionals, just like I'm hoping everybody else trusts us, that they know what they're doing. There was places of interest that the dog hit on, but that doesn't mean that we found any evidence. There's a lot of factors that go along in that.
Now, multiple agencies are involved in the search, including the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, and the Coffee County Sheriff's Office. While this investigation is ongoing, Enterprise Police are denouncing the mysterious rumors surrounding the case.
They're asking that social media posts based on opinion stop, and saying that could impede on the investigation. One ongoing rumor regards an orange and red stained mattress in the woods directly across the street from the Meadowbrook apartment complex. Enterprise Police say the mattress found in the woods has been examined and determined that it is not related to the toddler's disappearance and is not evidence. Police say online posts.
Yeah, y'all, all the investigators and detectives and everything is behind that building. Right there. It's given they found something and finna rope it out. Y'all, we just gonna hope it's not her though. Not in the sewer. They definitely had to find something though. Because they got every investigator, every U.S. Marshal, every detective, canines, everything here.
Could be like she put some of her clothes or like with her scent on it or something too. Maybe, hopefully.
You think she put her clothes in the sewer?
Yeah, be something like that. Maybe the dogs could be hitting her that scent. But Lord, I hope it ain't that bad.
I know. Mama, try to listen to what they saying. I could hear when the truck was off, but now they got the truck running.
And I could read lips and you sound like they backs are turned. I can't.
You're right.
But they backs turned.
I just heard, look, he's smoking some.
See, they keep walking around.
Why he is not involved in this. Right. I told AJ it was clear over here. There wasn't no polices and stuff. He done came over here. He done came over here and got trapped. He told me something. They out there looking at the sewers. He stayed for a little minute, but when the investigator... No, they was in that sewer over there first, and they went to this one. He went in there, and now they just guarding this one, and they're in the back sewer. But honestly, they're digging a hole back there.
They had several shovels.
Yes, they got a shovel, they got a jackhammer, they got everything. They're digging a hole back there. You see? Girl, yeah, they won't let us.
They won't let us. They told her she gotta go.
But they're definitely digging a hole. I see it. Okay, I think they finna get the dog back out, y'all.
I hope it be chained up. That dog don't look like worth a day.
Y'all, now they going over there.
What about the tree? Come on now. Just keep the phone.
I'll go on my back porch. But let me know if they go behind the building. Okay, y'all, now yeah, they can't tell us we can't sit on our porch tonight. But they're right there, which Genesis live like behind those trees. So they going in the woods connected to Genesis apartment complex.
Oh,
it's okay. So they're trying to get the dog through the fence under that hole. Oh, they got the dog through the hole. Tell me some good girl. Y'all, so I don't know what's going on